Hi everyone, and welcome back to our video lessons. I hope you had a good week off and I hope you're ready to get back to some work. So for this lesson, you're probably going to want a calculator and for the next couple of days. We're talking here and with statistics still, we're continuing on and we're talking about measures of central tendency. And really that fancy word just means mean, median, and mode. Now hopefully those words are not brand new to you. I'm sure you've seen them before in data management way back when in like elementary school you're introduced to it, but we're going to just remind you of it and continue on with working with these values because they help give you a representation of data. So mean, which is also known as the average, so it's the sum of values in a set of data divided by the total number of values in the set. So we're going to be working with this example for all three questions here. So on a math test, students in a grade 11 class achieved the following marks, which were all out of 100. And so with these, we want to calculate the mean. So step number one is going to be add up all the numbers. So take out your calculator, you can add it up with me. I'm going to do it right now. So we're going to take all those numbers and add it up. So when you do that, you can even pause the video and add it up and then come back to check it out. And what you end up getting is 1600. And then your second step is to divide by the number of numbers. So if you count from this list here, how many are there? There are 21. So our mean, which we'll put over here, is going to be our total of 1600 and divide it by 21. Do that in your calculator and you should get a value of 76.2%. So that means that therefore the class average for that test is 76.2%. So you add up all the numbers of the data that you're given, depends on the question, you count how many there are, and you divide the total by how many there are. So that one I know, I'm confident that you will be totally fine at. The median is the middle value when the data is ordered from least to greatest. So that means here that step number one is to put in order. Put all your data in order from smallest to greatest. So again, you can pause it, put it in order, and then come back. I am going to just put it in order quickly. So our smallest piece of data is 45, and we're just going to keep going up. 54, 56, 58, 62, 67, 71, 73, 74, 77, 78, 81, 82, another 82, another 82. There's more, I'll continue it down here, 83, 89, 91, 98, another 98, and 99. So once you have it all in order, you want to just double check and make sure, do you have all 21 points? Did you miss any? Because you don't want to miss any. And then we're going to start, we want to find the middle. So basically we're going to work our way from the edges and cross out pairs of numbers. So I'm going to cross out one from the beginning and one from the end. And again, one from the beginning, one from the end. And we're going to keep going until we get to the middle. Beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end. And again, beginning, end, and we're left over with one number. So therefore, the median test score, which is just the value in the middle, so therefore the median is 78. Now, what happens if there's an even number of data, right? We have 21 pieces, but if we ended up with only 20 pieces of data or any kind of even number, you'd be left over with two numbers at the end, right? You can't cross out all of them, so you'd be left over with two, so you want to find the middle number between those two. So you'd add them up and divide it by 2. And finally, we're going to do the mode. So the mode is a value that occurs the most often in a set of data. So mode is the most. So you already put them in order. So you kind of saw already which numbers were coming up a lot. So based on this data, I'm going to say here that I see that 82 comes up 1, 2, 3 times there. And another number that we saw repeat was 98 and 98. So which one comes up the most? Well, 82 comes up 3 times, so that's the most. So therefore, 82% is the most. It's like the most common number. So now you have mean, median, and mode under your belt. So the second page of this, I posted the blank lesson on our agenda for the week. So your job is now to do page 2 for practice. I think there's 3 questions. I want you to try those. A couple of them are calculation questions. The last one is just 4 situations, and you have to tell me, is that being represented by the mean, the median, or the mode? What is it? And then I'll post the answers and you can check your answers.